subsets or a subset. What is a subset? We've learned what a set is. Subset is a set of which all the elements belong to another set. Subset is a set of which all the elements belonging to that set belongs to another set. अर्को सेटमा पर्छ. A set of which all the elements belong to another set. So that means whenever we talk about subset, we are always talking about another set also. We are always talking about another set also. Right? Understood what I mean by talking about another set? Because a subset is a set of which all the elements, they belong to another set somewhere. Every element of this set belongs to another set also. And therefore you can say that this set is subset of another set. Right? Understood? Okay. So, for example, let's say I have a set in normal life. Let's say school is a, what is a school? School is set of all students. Set of all students. All students. And then if I say class 10, then I will write down the names. Ghanasham, Vishal, Cosme, Sujata, Tulsi, Pushpa, Praveen, Sagar. All right. So what is the relationship between these two sets? Of this set, school set, right? Class 10 set is a subset of school set. Why? Because every element, these are the elements of this set, right? Every element, प्रत्येक element यहाँ G, V, C, S, T, P, P, R, S, all these elements, they belong here also. And that's the reason why, let's say if I write this one as S and this one as C, what can I say? C is a subset of, like this, of S. That's the sign, subset. Subset. All right? Make sense? Yeah. Let's take an example. Let's take another example. Set T equals to A, B, C, D, E, F, and G equals to, let's say, B, C, D. Let's take another one. Equals to A, E, I, O, U. What are the things that we can say about T, G, and S? So G is a subset of T. G is a subset of T because G is a subset of T because what? All the elements of every elements of G belong, Baba, not are, belong to all the elements they belong to. Let's write it in a different way. Let's not mix in here, because every element of G, every element of G belongs to T. होइन? B पनि छ, C पनि छ, D पनि छ. But what about if I take G and S, or T and S, let's say T and S? What is the relationship between T and S? T in terms of subset, T, or let's say S is not a subset of T. Why? Because I does not belong to T. I T ma पर्दैन, एउटा नपर्न साथ के भएन? Even if there is an element which does not belong to the bigger set, you can say that the set that you are considering is not a subset. We have to be very, very clear. So for example, right, if we have two sets containing same elements, let's take another. Instead of G, can we talk about some other set? Let's take BCD itself. BCD itself. What is the relationship between P and B? They are both equal sets. They are both equal sets. Are they subsets of one another? Baba, look at the definition. We are concerned only with the definition. What does the definition of subset say? Every element of that set should be contained in that set. Is that true? Yes. So B also belongs to G, C also belongs to G, D also belongs to G. So therefore P is a subset of, and then similarly G is also a subset of P. Sometimes we write it like this because they are equal also. It's not a proper subset. Proper भनेको पुरै भित्र छ, बराबर छैन, बराबर पुरै भित्र के. There is an extra element. All right, subset. So P is a subset of G. Or let's, for the moment, let's remove this. अहिले मैले proper र उ subset को बारेमा कुरा गर्दैन, पछि कुरा गरौँला है. All right. Now let's take an example of here. So this is an interesting example, isn't it? So this is, let's talk about subsets here. We know real numbers, right? All the numbers that we know till now, they are all real numbers. So this is a real number. This represents a real number, all of it. And inside real numbers you have rational and irrational too. They are disjoint. They are disjoint, they are not connected. That means a number can be either rational or it can be irrational. कि त rational हुन्छ कि त irrational हुन्छ. Rational number भनेको कस्तो number हो बाबा? Right. If a number can be expressed in the form of a divided by b, it is called as a rational number, where a and b should belong to integers. Integer a र b दुईटै के हुनु पर्यो? Integer. भनेपछि 1 हो त rational number. 1 is a rational number because 1 can be written as 1 divided by 1. 1 belongs to integer, 1 also belongs to integer. So this is a rational number. Similarly, can I say 3 upon 8? Is it a rational number? Yes. Why? Because 3 is also integer. This is also rational. Right? Similarly, if I say root 4, is it a rational number? Yes, because root 4 can be written as 2 divided by 1, right? This is also integer, this is also integer. So rational numbers. What about irrational numbers? For example, root under 2 is irrational. You cannot express root under 2 in the form of p upon q or a upon b. Impossible. Possible? Chata? Chaina. Chata? Chaina. Therefore, the game is over. So a number can be rational or irrational, Baba. Rational pani huna sakcha? Irrational. Irrational means something that can be explained easily. Irrational means something that can't be explained easily. Rational means you can use your mind to explain. Right? Yeah, word sangari kheleko, okay? So rational means you can express in the form of a upon b. You can express it. Irrational means you can't express it easily, a upon b or something. So what do you see the relation between rational and irrational? What is the relation? How are irrational numbers written? Symbol. What is the symbol? What is the symbol?